morning.
500 billion to his wife. Hello.
If that billionaire blows up in space, there'll be a lot more people without jobs. Imagine if Amazon just shut down. Literally just shut down. The whole world would stop.
Where's my
take over, dude.
watch list?
I'm 90% sure Amazon wouldn't just go bye-bye.
If someone hacked Amazon and had to shut down like that gas pipeline, imagine that.
What are you watching, Snoop Jaggalag?
AHR.
Morning.
There it is. I guess
You're
I had to
welcome.
like reset.
GOC up just because it's crazy. Normally,
Oh.
everything not really anything. Even though I want to check CLF, I haven't checked that yet. No, I don't like that for you. We'll see what that does anything today. But other than that, nothing.
My hair is all kind of weird today.
Not much right now.
Good morning, Vesh.
How about you?
Good morning, Steven.
How are you, sir?
Doing good. Actually slept a decent amount today. Yesterday, last night, this morning, whatever you want to call it. Feel like I'm finally back to 100%, which is nice. I actually went and worked out yesterday. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the Rona. It was just. I think it was some like a adult version of croup, because my kids, I'm pretty sure, had croup. Or actually, I don't even know if it was croup, but the cough that we all had sounded like it. But I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was. We never went to the doctor. Theirs only lasted a day, and mine lasted like three. Well, it was almost 4 days.
Basically, we're saying you're a baby and you milked it.
No, just that I'm old.
They do say that sensitive men with small wieners can get croup still.
That's
That is
probably
a
what it was then.
Scientifically proven
It's
fact.
probably definitely croup then.
Like, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I am sensitive and I have a small penis.
And that study came out of UNLV, so it's got to be right.
They used local test samples.
Between Moore and Devon.
That's
all
why
they
I've
need.
never had croup, and Morris had it 5 times.
Oh.
I've never had croup.
The answers.
It's like the only croup I had was when I was trying to shove it in your. Never mind.
I don't even know what that means. I didn't know what's happening.
I don't either. So what were you guys talking about your trades here, Devin?
Nothing.
You
was asking what I would have done if I would have been stuck in that big candle down, and I said I would have been out of it. And I was showing him my second trade on it and how it got out pretty quick when it didn't continue to make a new high there, because I was expecting that to go.
Oh, you're talking about the looks like third trade?
And mRNA scanner.
Well, after that made that huge move down, he's saying, what would I have done if I would have still been in there? And I'm like, I would have been out.
Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, I would assume where your second entry was, the bottom of that candle, you definitely would have been out. Yeah.
My exit was actually 22.90, but I would have been out before then if I would have seen that heading down that quick.
Was that a break-even trade, it looks like?
No, the second one was actually a win.
The third one, you mean?
I went in, or the third one. The second one was a small loss, but I went in with 100 shares and added 200 at the bottom, so.
Oh, nice.
I don't really remember what my average was, but it was like in the 20s, 30s.
Steve, how was your getaway?
Getaway was fantastic. I've decided that I can no longer do these hours, so we're gonna have to kill some people and marry rich.
How do you do that? Like when you go away, like what's up? What happens to the business?
I shut it down for a week.
Do you like let everybody know ahead of time? Be like, hey, I'm not gonna be here for a week.
Yeah. It coincided with some Jewish kind of quasi holidays, so people weren't doing laundry anyway. You know, that's how I schedule this week off during the summer. But you know, with the rest of my customers, I just said I'm taking a week off for vacation. Most cleaners close for a week or two every summer anyway.
And Jag, what do you think about shorting UVXY today?
Uh-oh.
If the SPY gets a jump, I think that thing could probably head down to $30. If the SPY starts pushing up. I'm not kidding. This is literally a third idea of mine today.
I don't know. I don't like trading those.
I don't either, but I don't know what else is really going to move right today.
True. I mean, it
know
could.
That one is probably going to move decent today because of the SPY move yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. If the SPY gate goes up back to $9 up.
I think if the SPY gets up over 430, that thing's just going to drop, and that thing will be at $30.
Well,
Good morning, good looking. How are you, David?
We got shares on it. It's not that expensive. I could support it.
David only comes here to hit the dislike button, and then he leaves.
I'm kind of sick of looking at that thing every day, but it's still here. I keep it on watch just because.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to keep it on my screen.
It's like Neuro already.
What stock is going to move $10 against me
Interesting.
today?
All of
IMNM.
INM looks like the one that's going to run.
Exactly. He said which one's going to go $10 against them.
That's going to be my main watch for long today. I feel
Not
like
if I long it. I long it. All you guys are screwed.
And 32.
I have no shorts, so.
I have no shorts either. Another reason why I think it's going to run.
Don't threaten me. I'll long that puppy in a minute. Watch it drop.
And we
They'll cure COVID and it'll still drop because I'm long. I don't even know what they do.
Oh, there it goes. I hate it when they do that, man. When they just run right at the bell, I just don't have any. See, look at that. I can't take that.
There you go. There's a pullback.
I can't take that. Whippy moment, dude.
Wash out long, man. Wash out long.
I don't do bell trades, man. I don't do bell trades anymore. Those days are long gone. For that reason right there.
AEHR is dropping.
Was it?
Yep. Drop
Level
30
on
cents.
that to watch. Unless it gets to that level, I don't really care.
I think Steve went long.
He must have.
EDUYUG Eco.
Oh, look at that, dude. It got wasted, huh?
Yeah.
Daily
What
poop
does
as well.
PL
MRNA.
do?
UVXY just went up like 60 cents.
Price dropping.
Jeez, this Myrna, man, just does not stop.
Ooh, I am a man. That thing's all over the place.
Yep. That's a little bit scary.
IMNM scoop sub.
IMNM. It's a interesting ticker.
I'm trading the first little bit here. Hold off. Let's see what the market is. CLF straight down. Well, that one right, but that one always does this, man. There's a big
Yeah,
moves right at the top.
Actually, a big move though. That one right there.
1930 down to 1880.
Yeah.
That's just
$$
scare
MRNA.
me.
I know the feeling.
And get scared.
I get scared.
Dude, I don't really have anything I don't want to trade. UVXY.
SGOC's running again. That thing went
Hands
down,
up.
went down, then went up a buck. Now it's down again.
Go go go.
Your SGOC. What does space do just for fun? Just chopping.
Yeah.
pre-market there for some possible valuable info re-ends.
What's AMC do? AMC's up 80 cents, 70 cents.
You can just look at my screen, David, if you want to see it. I'm not going to answer that in the chat because he'll yell at me. I was going to do a smiley face. It's too early for that.
LOL.
I like nothing.
Oh, and then you're doing the LOL. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I'm starting out like I did yesterday. Except I actually got a trade in pre-market, so that's only. Just tanking.
Wanted that to have a little bit of a pop so I could short it, but did not happen.
Or I was going to rotate its float.
NURO 75% rotated.
Space kind of interests me because I kind of traded down to the 200 and just held there yesterday.
Yeah.
I had that pop. Now it's kind of down there again. Roughly 30, 40 or so.
AXTA, if it could get any volume, could be interesting. You wouldn't like it, it's off the bottom, but.
Like she said, just kidding. JK, guys. Not going up.
RLX Huge Co.
SGOC's jumping all over the freaking place. Went down, went up, then dropped $2.
ELXP stalking.
UVXY is dropping now.
NEGG has some to borrow BLOL.
Anybody have NRBO shorts?
No, I already checked. I thought I checked. Or, well, yeah, on the montage it said we didn't. Oh, this is brutal. Already brutal. It's not even 10 minutes in.
mRNA.
Are they going again?
Damn, where's Pfizer going? PFE.
Same place Myrna's going.
Holy shit. What happened? What news came out there to spike those guys?
Something about the vaccines, probably.
Yeah. You need 82 doses.
Man. Get your numbers right.
Not a lot of volume in stuff. Certain things have some, a lot of them have nothing. What's up with that?
Don't call them all out at once, guys. Sorry, I felt like that was obligatory. Yeah, it was missing. I was waiting for Devin to say it, but he just wouldn't say it.
What's CLF? I just don't know.
Oh, he's in a trade, that's why.
You in right here?
And at like 96. So now right
So
here.
so right here.
Now right here.
NURO75
PFE is up
KTB
on Chan
will
Tex.
likely run out.
Remember that drug?
In mRNA.
Sounds familiar. The anti-smoking drug that, like, you wanted to commit suicide? Yeah. Well, it's back.
New and improved. You do the job.
Yeah. Guess we should have shorted AEHR, right, Jay?
Yeah. I was waiting for a little bit of a pop out of the gate, but that didn't really happen. Very upsetting.
Added to it, man. Took a small win. I don't know what that thing's gonna do. I don't have faith in it. Should have probably had faith in it, but. Yep, there it goes. Should have faith in it. I'm an idiot. Dude, I just don't trust this market, man. I don't know what things are gonna do. Yeah, it's done. Just take money when I got it.
VCRX
Take
go go
that
go
second
go.
ad. That was kind of nice.
Yeah, we could have given you some money because of it.
I think she's going down, but
I'm actually pretty interested, Thomas. Don't let me forget to ask Brian later why he would get into Myrna but not PFE. I feel like PFE's chart looks way better. I guess maybe because of the daily. That would make more sense. That'd be my one guess to why. But I do want to ask him later. I don't want to ask him to. Because to me, if PFE wasn't a huge company, I'd probably be all over this trade.
so weird trading standing up.
Could it be because of the news? PFP doesn't have or does have news, mRNA does not.
VXRT if you have them.
Nurbo.
Do we have?
That's right, Devin doesn't have a table today.
Let's see.
Order filled.
VXRT.
Nope. CIV. Nope. OEG. Nope. Everything that's up on my scanners is down on the chart.
I miss VXRT, dude.
Bouncing right off that high from yesterday. I should have just took it there. I was hoping for the 8 test though.
Every gainer on my
Look at PFE. Holy smokes.
every gainer on my gainer list is down on the charts. Everyone.
I should have took it there. That was kind of silly. Sorry.
What are you watching, Jag?
Nothing really. But I'm
Are you
poking around.
What's
What?
this buy
Order
doing?
filled.
It is up $1.30.
VXY is coming down. That's kind of interesting. Got my work created for your VXY. Hey, all my new stuff comes in today, guys.
Big
Today
Coke.
it comes in.
Here
Monitor and Bluetooth headphones.
Getting delivered to the new place, I hope.
Yeah. I won't be
History
using
of
them.
grinding.
I might grab the headphones.
Not
for
as
tomorrow
big
morning.
as mRNA LOL.
I'm just gonna leave over there. Use my old one until I move.
Yeah.
I don't want to set it up and then move it.
Now we're really gonna go to the bathroom with them.
Now you're literally going to the bathroom with me. Hey guys, it's a big one.
This visor chart, it just looks good, but look at the previous res all the way down here.
Oh gosh!
Even on the
NEGG.
hourly, it's right there.
Oh, SPCE. She's getting freaking wasted.
Get down what?
$2.
$2. Over $2.
Egg is going silly. Oh, no shares. Yeah, there's no shares. Apparently.
Yeah, we don't.
Tut.
Would I be interested in a long?
Avoid.
I don't think so. It's very extended and choppy. Oh nope, definitely not.
Just drop like $5 or something.
I just dropped like $1.
This goes through.
Alright, PLPX is holding up. PLXP, I mean, sorry. It's a volume. Oh! Hold up.
Order filled.
Didn't want to miss if it rejects, but
PLXP just start running.
Did it go?
Order partially filled.
Oh, yeah, I just called
Order
that one.
filled.
Said hi a day.
Order cancelled.
I like it over $20.
We don't
Short
have shorts.
ELF.
Order cancelled.
But it needs to hold 119 here.
We don't have shorts on PLXP though.
No, I'd be long bias on that one, dude. That's a breakout on the daily for show. Even better.
well, maybe backed into something here.
Best would call that a breakout.
Got quite a few shares on this. Should have just took it when it bounced off that original 810.
ELF is either going to take me out here, or I'm going to add to it as it comes down. Got two options.
What made you get into it there?
Now retest the VWAP. It did break this trend line, but now it's back above it, which I don't like. Yeah, this is it. This is all it's got. We need to slam.
Nice little pushback here through 40. Like to at least get. There we go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. Don't bounce right at our freaking average. Come on. Just one time. Always bounces at our average. Just go through and then bounce a little.
Here's the slam here. I'm just all done.
Come on. We can't even get the ass to come down to our average. That's the shitty part.
There you go.
There we go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
I feel this has room down to like.
Order
There we
17
go.
or
There we
something.
go.
Got
Outmost.
a good line to the downside on her.
Get out of here, VXRT.
Ah, it was so close. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ooh, INMN.
Come on.
Small loss.
Yep. I was in at small size and
Come on.
yeah, bro. I was 1898.
Penny.
I got out at
Penny again.
1906.
Order filled.
Alright. Now we're down to extreme leftovers here. See if we can't get that all the way back down here.
Go green. Go green. Not big green though.
There's VXRT starting to drop down for you, Tim.
Order cancelled.
VXRT
Yep.
dollar on the way.
All out there.
Yeah.
Dollar VXRT.
All out myself. I didn't get my ad at the top, so.
All green?
Like, hey, it's green.
Yeah.
Just pocket change.
Mine was a little over half Q, you know, nothing crazy.
Hey, Devin, don't look at UVXY.
Was that full size, Tim?
Spy's up 250.
You know, I don't feel I was full size. I feel like I had a little bit more, but I was getting a little antsy.
Is that 4 ads?
I could see it on the stream. I was like, I looked at the chart, I looked at you, and I was like, it's gotta be full size. He's looking like on the edge of his chair.
The reason I was like that is because I was worried when it got through 850 it was just gonna roll like as into the upside, but it didn't. So I wish I could have been a little more patient like Brian does with the majority those first shares, but it's so hard when it starts. It bounced right at my average at 840 again. I was like, come on. But if I could have just got like 832 with my original shares, I would have probably made goal by my in that trade alone. But it's so hard because when it starts bouncing right at your average, you're just like, all right, come on, at least get me out some of these. Because if it goes all the way back to high a day without any fill, you're like, it's such a heartbreaking feeling.
Yeah, I was at 831 on my starter and missed my ad at the top. I was sitting here contemplating going in half of your, like you do, when it was holding up right under 60, because my next ad was right around 60, you know, to break through 50.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. If you technically look at my chart, it's a 112. My first ad, though, was way too close, but it's because I thought that was the top. I was trying to actually add size to what I thought was going to be the winner there, and I was wrong.
I'm curious why you guys didn't wait till 850. That's kind of your shtick, isn't it, man?
Well, 820.
It looked juicy around 830.
Yeah, when it got to 830, it was nice, especially looking, it went through that high from yesterday. Because it was a nice move. It made the move all the way from down here at 780 or 790. The breakout was 790, and then it goes through the whole dollar, gets up to 830. That's usually a juicy spot.
I figured you just on the lower side of it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
I was just looking for the retest at 8. But unfortunately, it just told me to piss off.
Probably feels good to get some size in there, though, man.
It does. I need to start doing it anyway, because I mean that's in reality that's where the real money is. I mean, look, that was my biggest winner of last couple weeks.
That's it. Stick it to us.
Whatever. We got our piece. I probably could have still been holding my leftovers, but I was happy with that last little drop. It was a pretty good. I mean, it almost gave that whole move back. So.
Yeah, and when I miss an ad, I'm just going to take it once it gets underneath me a little bit and it's not free falling. I'm just going to take it off.
Yeah. I just wish I could be like Brian, man. I swear, if you look at his charts all the time, usually his first take profit is always right near where his first entry was. Like, I've noticed that about him.
Yeah, and it's usually about, what, 80%?
Yeah, and that's the thing is if I could have waited till where my first entry was for my first take profit, I would have been over goal on just those shares alone that I took off to begin with. There's definitely something to that, but man, when you're still a novice and you see it bouncing off your average and you're in somewhat, good size, you're just like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Jeez, you guys been talking a little bit over here.
CYTK could get interesting.
Your shorts?
Yes.
It's been a minute, man. Nice seeing you all in class. What's up, Giovanni?
You can go away.
Thanks, Sammy.
It's that whippy one from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It already had some like.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, like I was just saying, it's. I mean, yeah, look at what it's doing now, but again, we don't really care what it does after we're out. And the thing is, it's. You guys saw it bouncing right at my average. I mean, I had those orders out anyway
No, I want it back up
if it
around
came back down, but
today,
I felt like my average wasn't that great because of this second ad. This second ad really kind of screwed us a little bit. It was way too close to the first ad. But I really thought that that was the top. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a fake out breakout. And I waited. It kind of felt toppy. And if we zoom in, you can see it did try to come down from there just that little bit, but it was a complete fake out. So that's when we waited for 850. We split the two. It was a 112. We split the two into two orders there. So if it did go through 50, we could get the other part of the ad on that side of 50. And it worked out. I was ready to add again if it kept going. I mean, this was a nice move, but like David said earlier, this is a bigger company, so we did have to be a little bit careful with that. Float's pretty big in it. This Alf, I would like to see a lot more out of it. Say, where is this candle at? 1210. I've actually been thinking about adding the high from the previous day back to my charts, because I feel like that's a line I draw a lot. And if I could just already have it there, it'd be pretty nice. So yes, yesterday's high. Let's do a line small.
We actually have shorts on that.
Let's go with.
Just got an upgrade from Morgan Stanley, it looks like, today. Price target to 51.
I was like, what the heck? All right. Price marker. What the heck is this? Did I just add that by accident? I was like, what the heck is that? There we go. I do use that a lot, so. Alf trying to run.
$13.80 to 14 Alf would be nice.
Yeah, 1380 would be sweet. That's kind of what I'm waiting for here. FOMO, let's go.
Or it just works.
Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty obvious jiggle there, but I really wanted them the buyers to step in there.
Alf got some.
They still might. They can get it back to high day. It might actually give us that 1350 pop. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting. Gonna turn into a grinder, watch. Locked in my biggest gain to date, 300 on Spirit. Nice, Nick. Very well done. You only say you sold early because the chart kept going.
Alf $.
Yeah, the top, the candle on that chart. On VXRT, yeah, it went from green to red. That's why the candle was red.
ENDP up. Slow so far, but interesting.
Yeah, listen to that bot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell next to the subscribe button to turn on notifications to let you know when I go live and post new videos.
Final.
No, you?
Nope.
I looked at it. Still looking at it, but
Well, this isn't right. Oh, is it including? No, that's not even pre-market.
it's a really big spike.
The heck? Try a different chart.
AA up. Just watching.
Yeah, AA. That's a huge company. You gotta be careful with that one. 6 Billy.
Anonymous.
Off the bottom too on the daily.
There goes CYTK. Tried. Are you already in, Jeff?
No. I was looking away from it at that point. Wish.
You maybe type in wish.
Alright.
Why is it doing that for the SPY? I mean, it should be down here. I mean, I guess unless it includes pre-market. What was the one I told David to look at earlier? ENZ. Let's see. Yeah, see? That's what... Alright, well, that wasn't yesterday. That was from today. I don't know. It's really weird that it's doing that.
Freaking Alf just died, dude.
At moment have ALF mRNA and just restarted some NURO.
What was SPRT doing?
Stalking ENDP.
Jeez, UVX flashed straight down.
It's dropping.
Otherwise cased up.
Energy intriguing.
Two shorts on that?
No.
The heart emoji is the one that I use more than anything, but for some reason
It's never in your...
it's never in my... Yeah. Well, even when I right click and go to add reaction, it used to be in there, and now it's not even in there. It's like I haven't used these other ones in forever, and yet the one I use the most is nowhere to be found.
DYTK is starting to go and getting extended out.
Yeah, I don't even want to look at VXRT right now. I can see on my thing it's at 793.
Oh. I took it off just for that reason.
I
Yeah.
tried to make a push over 820 and then just burp.
Yeah, I didn't take it either. I put an order out and just took it away.
Pull the trigger for me.
I'm not touching the thing, dude. Jag, remember when I said the UVXY might be a good short?
I do remember that.
No, that was a good idea.
It was.
That was a good idea. Glad I took it. Jeez. I'm always so scared of those, man. And I kind of figured the SPY's gonna have a bounce day today. I figured this would drop. Hit my first level was 3250 area. Oh well.
Guess I should have got it CYTK. At the 2940, right, had an order and took it away. Oh well.
Yeah, I was too scared. The spread was 10 cents, so I was gonna put one out on the ask, and I was like, it's just gonna go right through me. That little pop up to like 44 would have been nice to hit.
Yeah.
You not like when they go right through you?
I like to just slip around a little bit. Swirl, you know.
Push it to the left and to the right.
Just made it where I can sit at my bar comfortably and trade. I like this.
That is comfortable.
It was just weird because my bar stool, like, it's fine for eating, but it makes me a little low from the monitors.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, like, looking up all day. Put a pillow on top of my bar stool. And,
Alpha at high day.
Don't look at VXRT.
Oh, I just saw my bid ask on the. Holy crap.
hey, I just made money.
On what?
AEHR.
On that drop?
Oh my.
IKNA post small.
I had no reason. I had no reason not to be holding leftovers there either. Ugh.
I'm all out, dude. That's too big of a win. That's almost gold, dude.
What'd you get in there for?
That sound like a surprise trade, Devin. Oh my god, I just made money.
It worked.
VXRT
I've
scoop.
been in this sweating balls for a minute.
When did you get in?
My initial entry was 603, and then I added at 612, then I added at 617, and I've just been sitting here with it.
Had no reason not to hold my leftovers. At least I would have been out though, because I was just looking for that previous high, and when it started bouncing there, I would have took it off. Like I would have took it off on this candle right here.
It really sound like, oh shit, I just screwed up, I made money.
This one right here.
Oh crap, that just dropped really fast on me.
There's no way I would have been a part of this, but just crazy.
Got into this thing with way too big a share size, but I've been trying to play with this a little bit, but it worked out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look like a typical Devon trade.
That was all based on fib lines, dude. I mean, this whole trade was a fib line trade.
Oh my.
Like, crap, I don't think it's gonna work.
But they worked. Go Fibs.
It's actually got room down to 536, but I'm a chicken and that drop was too much. As it got back above the fib after getting below it, that's where. Oh, there you go. Alright, guys, later. AA, man, what is that thing moving on?
Probably the upgrade from Morgan Stanley. Or increase on price target.
51. I'm not gonna short that because that looks like it's just gonna hang out.
Thomas, did you get Alf?
AA, I never got in it. I was steadily watching and waiting for speed.
No, he said ALF.
Alf.
Oh, I never got in Alf. Back in it when it shot the high day, it didn't break through.
Immediately rejected.
Blackberry's trying. A little something, something. A little grindy.
Try AHR again.
BB heard that AA was going, so it wanted to, you know, continue the cycle.
Should I pull up CC and keep an eye?
Yeah, just, yeah. CC on watch.
AHR can push towards 6.
Oh, it's actually a ticker, and it's going up.
What is it?
I have no idea what the ticker is.
BBX.55 plus would be nice. Nobbled it so
It's
far.
Camorris Company? I have no idea what that is. But...
DD's going down.
Ah. Yeah, but wait until they see what AA, BB, and CC have done.
That's true.
Saw the
I'm actually
clips on
watching.
AMC.
Yeah, I'm actually watching Blackberry here. If it wants to get up to 1050.
BB? No shorts.
No.
I'm watching AHR if it gets back up towards 6.
This is looking
It could.
interesting.
AHR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What a
feel like
field.
it needs to rebound a little bit from that big drop.
Yeah, I gotta stop CYTK. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Yeah, I think
Taking a stab at Blackberry.
I was really hoping it hit 1050.
1040?
39.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the first little push down, but it said, no, we're not done yet.
Push up.
I'm struggling here. Rather it not bounce around like this. I'd rather it either keep going or try to pull back.
I got a little money to play with now.
Alpha's trying to go.
You got it into here at 80?
Yeah, just small share size. If it pushes up to 6, I'll hit it hard. Got a little money to play with, so I don't mind if I have to give up a little bit. I just don't know if it's going to push up, and I don't want to miss the next drop because I'm waiting.
Yeah.
But I do feel this is going to have another drop. And I don't see it getting back above 606.
CYTK just had a nice big drop.
Get that push back up, I'll put 600 shares into you.
Well, this is kind of crap. I'm just completely, like, stalled out here.
so weak, man. I'm just waiting for that 9 to come
Not what
down
we
and
want.
shut
We
it
want
down.
it to either try a pullback or continue. We don't want it to do what it's doing.
But that's good that it's weak, because that means it's probably not going to rebound.
Yep.
I've noticed it doesn't let me click
And
very
get
well
restarted. Plus 0.20 ideal.
unless I
A little push or what?
let's try it. Unless I draw another line. 37's as low as it's getting here. NP, wasn't that grinding? Yeah. Keep an eye on it if it wants to actually run. Tons of shares there. If we can get this breakdown through 37, we might get a little flush. Which is kind of what we were looking for to begin with. News is getting stuffy.
Alpha is still going higher. What's up with that?
Let's break that 37. Come on, break it. There we go. There we go. Not really selling off like I was hoping it would there. Thought we were going to get a nice little flush. Might just take this one off.
I'm going to leave that there for now, above 6 and
There we
on.
go. There we go.
You want to go lower.
That spread on out.
Order filled.
Whatever. I'm just taking that off. That is not the trade I wanted. I'm out of my BB trade. That thing was not what I wanted. Just glad it gave me a chance to get out.
Yep, I just got out of it myself. Damn near break even.
Yep. I was looking for it to flush through 37 because 37 was where it was holding, and then it tried, but it just not really. Not what I was expecting anyway.
Herbalife? What is that? Like HLF, I think? Is that the instrument pool?
HLF.
I think that's Herbalife. I might be making that up totally, but
It is, but I mean it's grinding up, but nothing.
really one had no volume.
No volume.
I like the way this thing moves to the downside, so let's see if I can get another flush. That'd be cool. Imagine the bulls are not so freaking excited about this chart right now, wouldn't you?
Are you still on AEHR?
No.
This is kind of hanging out there at 90.
I don't know, $6 an hour. Average is 84. I'm down $10 right now. I'm like, it's not really worth getting out of it.
Yeah. And now it's coming down to you.
We all have like the same trade.
Yeah, not what we were looking for.
Next fib line's at 536, so I'd like that quick flush down to that area. And it's like the support area from yesterday. of short kind of trades, so. You took that trade, Jack?
No. I haven't gotten anything yet today.
See if we can get a fun fast flush on each. Let's go.
I'm not even up to Happy Meal status.
This does go to 536. I'll be able to goal. Come on, baby, right here. Let's flush a flush. Big cell pressure. God, I want to come in, man. How long does it take to, after you send the money to ID, for it to be in your account?
Like 4 days, I
Yeah,
think.
good.
There's like a whole day, 4 whole days, four holding days.
Oh, it's 4 whole days before it's active?
Yeah, I think so.
Does that not be able to trade right away? Because I don't get my money till the 29th.
Yeah, I think they get it right away, but I think they hold it, like, for it to process or whatever they call it, for 4 days.
Take some money out of one of your other 10 accounts
And put it in that.
and put it in that and replace it.
It's not like you don't have a huge lump sum coming your way here shortly.
Until it's in my bank, I don't believe it.
You're like my mom.
Like
She's
mom.
like, I'll wait until I can see it.
You put that in there, I'll believe it's real.
There's BB again.
I'm weird with money, man. I don't know why. It's my mom. My mom did this to me. VXY, breaking down further. Jeez. These stocks can go down more than they already are.
Well, the SPY's up 430 now.
What's it at?
429.30.
Once it's over 430, man, I'm bullet beam on that thing. Come on, let's do it now. Let's just drop this stupid AEHR back to its home. There we go. I'm finally grinding. Jeez. Upside down there.
Watching BB again if it wants to actually, like, do something through 1050.
I'm trying not to be dumb on this one and take profit when I shouldn't. Drop it down.
BB and ENDP are what Brian would call builders, I'm assuming.
Come on, hit 570 like in one candle. Let's go. Here it comes, here it comes. They're trying, flush it. Why is he buying so much right here?
There's a lot of buying right there at that 584.
Dude, why?
579, I don't know. can't find any reason why it would be right there.
Like 79. No, she's a pain in buying right there. Right, you know?
It should go right down to 550. Because
That, and it's gonna drop. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Let's go. Now you got big buys at 577. Is that 10,000 shares?
So what the hell's up with that?
It's 20,000.
Jeez. And he ate right through those. There you go. Was not to be greedy, I would take some out there. Just because there was all that freaking buying right there. I'm gonna stand at 580 or I'm calling it a day. Nope.
CDEV Big Co. $5.70
Wow.
space.
Jeez, I didn't get gold on that. That's gonna jump right through that freaking fib. Smart trade. I will say that I traded this thing pretty good. Jackie, continue watching.
I'm in Hal.
Halliburton?
Yeah, I don't know why I did it.
I am
There's
only
up there.
talking here to tell you to keep going B. Don't
I
want to
know
mess
about
up before
Halliburton,
you can
man.
train.
That's a big company.
Yeah, I know.
Halliburton pulled it down a freaking $20. This thing has been up in the 50s, 60s.
What's your average, Jack?
33. I went in small.
It's the only way you know how. That was a good one.
Cheese.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
Just a pinprick.
I went in small. It's the best way to go in.
Michael Tom, 2 first names. Thanks for the sub, man.
Lyman.
Yeah, make sure I haven't missed so far. How did I learn to type so fast? That's funny you said that because I feel like I was just asked that
On Hal and
pretty recently as well by I forget who it was, but honestly, I used to use like I guess like these 6 fingers,
Much better day than yesterday.
and I guess my thumb to spacebar, but I would never use my pinkies, and I would literally watch as I'm typing, and then over time I just realized that I would start typing and then I would started randomly using my pinkies, and I was like, oh, that's weird, I didn't even realize I was using my pinkies. And then one day I started to realize that when I was typing I started to look up.
33.
Like before I would just type out what I'm typing and then look up to see if it was right, then start typing again. But then I started seeing that I would start typing and looking up as I'm typing and then keep typing. And I was like, wow. And then one day I just realized that I was typing while looking at the screen. Just self-taught, kept trying, and or just kept typing. And I think over time I probably progressed because I naturally wanted to get to the point where I can type and see where I'm in, because that's what you're supposed to be able to do. So over time it was just like making sure that you're typing, and by looking at your fingers there's nothing wrong with that, but it's gaining that confidence, right? Just like anything else, gaining that confidence that you can type, you know, correctly, and then just over time gradually start looking up at the screen instead of down at your fingers. I mean, I'm talking, this was that what I just explained was over the course of like 15 years. So don't act like I did it in, you know, a couple months.
I think my charts are deciding to work backwards today. If something is down, it's up. IMNM is pushing.
What you doing, Jim? That's fake typing.
What do you mean?
You're just smashing
What?
keys. You were talking about typing. There was all.
ENDP out all. Alf ha 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 ha.
Anything else, Colin?
Yeah, that SLJKDE. That was the one.
I mean, I can copy paste or take a screenshot of where I was typing if you so choose.
I believe you.
I know you do. I was just being an ass.
What?
What? That's just an ass, huh? No.
Jack, do you need the obligatory get out of here?
Ooh, look at Alf.
I don't want to throw the wrong juju at you.
Nice one,
Oh, dude.
Grindy, grindy, and then dump. But see, that's the thing with him, with Brian. Like, he can wait for that dump where I would have been out up here over 13. If my average let me, that is, I guess.
Dude, I have to repeat that same saying to myself every time I watch or look at his charts.
The only way I would have been still holding some there is if it was leftovers, because that's where the high from yesterday was, is right where it's bouncing now.
What's his trigger to take profit there? Like, does he ever talk about it?
Not really. Because it differs. Like, when you look at his charts, it varies. I mean, it's all price action. I mean, it really does come down to that. But he just has a willingness to hold longer. Like, he just has that experience to be patient. But he's also willing to experience much more pain as well. Like, it kind of comes with the territory if you're going to try to be more patient for take profit as well. Because there's going to be times where it bounces right off your average and tries to go back to high of day. And it's like, it's got to be pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that 1022 candle, like, I think I would have just taken profit there with that cross. I don't know how I would have held on another 8 minutes or whatever that is.
Well, another thing too is a lot of times he's early, so his average is probably around where that candle is. So it forces him to be more patient, because if he wants to make money, he has to be patient. But the thing is, at that point, he's built up enough size to where when it makes that flush, it's a really good trade at that point. But again, it could bounce as well and go back to high of day, and then the difference between us and him is we'd probably be cutting that at high of day, where he'll just keep building. In most cases, at least from what I've seen.
You get a few cents on it, Jack?
Yeah, I got 5 cents on it.
Neuros making a move.
Yeah, things rotated its float, what, 7 times now?
Yeah.
And we have no shares, so YOLO long.
Yeah, we're
You
out
guys
of them
don't have
now.
shares?
We did, we just ran out.
NURO 1KTB. NTB. Gone.
Long as IMNM.
There it is. I'm in the money.
NURO boros are gone, not the ticker.
You said you're long it?
Mm-hmm.
In my head. It always works in my head.
Your average right here? The 90s?
Well, it was 81. I just come out at the top. Almost goal. Jeez, man, all these small wins are not helping.
Tell me about it.
That's one more time. One push. Just triggered for me. PLXP just triggered. Yep, that just pushed up.
Yep.
I think it's been choppy all day, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe now that'll break it out of that, huh? Loving the spread.
Right, Thomas? That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, kings and aces. I was like, have you seen what we've been playing lately? Been playing freaking deuces.
Another shitty day.
You had a decent day, so I can't really complain. But
Mine was better yesterday. A lot better.
that was a lot better today.
I knew once it stopped at 1383 and started coming down that he was going to say something. Because I remember him saying 1380 to 14. This Neuro is about to rip. Probably going to halt 481. I like how we're all bashing Brian and he's the one making the most money.
NTAF basically NTV.
It's not that we're bashing him for making money or being a good trader. It's more so that he tries to teach us one way and, and then does all these other trades.
Yeah. Why didn't y'all take that? What do you mean? That's not what we were taught to do.
I'm glad he knows we love him. I think.
Yeah, I don't know how that SWI is up, Devin.
Hug STAF, I want you.
Doesn't that clearly look like it's down a lot?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's only theoretically up 96 cents, but I don't even see that. So,
But I mean, on the day, I feel like it should be on SSR.
yes.
That's a big gap down. Why is it not on SSR?
Yeah, staff would have been nice. My shares. You guys have shares? STAF?
Nope.
No.
Negative.
I'll have to look at it.
AHAR is back up to 590. Yeah.
I'm not a horrible idea. That's not 605 or so. But
There's a bunch of stuff right there.
UVXY has been.
AHR's SSR now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Yep. Now I don't like it so much.
I'll open the play SSR today.
Yeah, which ones do you pick and choose from? Alpha or mRNA?
I'm just being a dick to him, but it is true. It's like if you look at ALF, sure, but then look at mRNA. It's doing the exact opposite. At least for now.
He's taking boredom trades and they're working.
I mean, I would. It is what it is, because to him he'll say, "Well, you still got to make money," and it's like, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like he does, preach to us a certain way of trading. What is high probability trades, and what's gonna most likely work, et cetera, et cetera. And then it's like we have these ones like Alf and Myrna and stuff like that, and it's like, well, it literally makes absolutely no sense to what you've told us, over the course of however long we've been here.
Sometimes you gotta play the jack man.
Yeah, Myrna looks like it wants to roll over, but I ain't jumping in that stupid thing.
Well, yeah, because it's not, to me, like when I look at that, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with what he's doing. Obviously, it works for him, but it's just, to me, while I'm trying to build an account, I don't have, house money quite yet. So it's like I'm not going to just throw shares at stuff like that. It just, to me, it doesn't make sense. I'm going to wait for the higher probability plays.
He's probably got a little bit of money that he's okay with just throwing around too, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying, the house money.
Yeah, he's just trying things, and he doesn't want to tell you guys to do that.
Well, no, he'll straight up tell you that, when you get house money, things become a little different. Look at Myrna, right back to high a day. House money is like when you probably have like 2x your account that you started with, I would say. Maybe even more, like probably 4x. And I'm talking PDT. So I'm talking like if you started with 25 grand or 30 grand, I'm talking 50, 60 grand. That's like when you finally realize, okay, I got some profits coming in. I can start to loosen up a little bit. Like obviously what I'm doing is working. But I do remember him telling me, is like, start with 25K, you get to 50K, you start to realize it's working, you can start loosening up, and then you get to 100K, and you're like, okay, like I got this. Like your mentality starts to change. Like you go from doubting yourself at all to just like, yeah, I got this kind of thing. And it's like, I feel like that could be a catch-22 in itself. You could get a little too confident, but if you are following your plan every single trade, then you have nothing to worry about.
So you don't ever take a draw? You don't have a line that you cash out? You're just building your account?
For now, yes. I told myself when I get to a certain point, I'm going to start taking everything on top of that, but I still have a ways to go. And I'm not planning on taking anything out until I scale all the way up to the point where I want to be, which is a minimum of 300 a day. Like that's I want to at least get to that before I even think about that.
So you're not thinking in terms of like shares. You're thinking in terms of Q.
As far as what?
Like what you're willing to, like when you step up, you're not talking about going from this share amount to this share amount. You're talking about going from this Q.
They directly affect each other.
Well, of course. Okay.
Yeah, so in a way it's both, I guess, to answer your question. Or I'm not understanding your question.
How do you know? I'm just saying your next step up, are you thinking of it in terms of just how much you want to take home per day, or are you thinking of it in terms of shares? Like I see the direct correlation.
Yeah, no, I'm Q. Yeah, it's always Q.
Because when you hit your load button, you're you're basing your shares off VWAP.
Yes,
So when you step up, you're not just making a change to that formula.
I am. That is what I'm doing.
Okay.
If it got
So
there
what's the
fast,
next
it
step?
would be a FOMO move at that point.
But that if you want to look at my screen real quick, that button is based off of the queue. So I take what my queue is, and there's a direct correlation between the two. So I'll take, if I want to make my queue in 3 trades, so I took 40 divided by 3, and then I times that by 2. So, and that's how I get this 27 number. So what it means is if I come down to VWAP, like I'm just having run up for example, so if I double click on this, it would be $27 if from the current price to VWAP is what I got. But if I'm only looking for half the move, that's what I would get. So half of 27 is 13 and a half. 13 and a half times 3 is 40. So if I can get half of the move 3 times, I essentially will be at goal. And that's what I shoot for every day, is to try to make my goal in 3 trades. Some obviously, plus or minus here or there, and sometimes trades work, sometimes they don't. Things obviously change in the moment, but the perfect scenario is 3 trades, get half the move each time, and you're at goal.
And what's your trigger to jump up?
So right now, my system to jump up is if I can average my goal all week. So right now it's $40. So if I can make 200 on the week, I can scale up to the next whatever I choose. Yeah.
Weren't you 50? Did you drop it?
No, I never got to 50 yet. I went to 40 probably. It's been probably like 4. Whenever the market got really slow, that was when I jumped from 30 to 40. And I've been here since. I mean, you can't get anything going. There's just nothing to trade.
I mean, dude, I haven't been averaging goal either, so.
Yeah, it sucks.
Same.
And I feel like even yesterday when I did get the goal, it was because I forced 4 out of my 6 trades.
Wish big go.
And Devin, you trade with a set share size, don't you?
Wish is running.
Yep.
It actually is.
Jimmy, we don't have any shares on that.
Jeez, we have 11 million shares.
I don't always trade with the same exact share size. It really kind of depends on the trade, but I have like a kind of max amount that I'll take, and then depending on how confident I am in the trade, I go from there.
Yeah, I've always just set a max. Like I can't take more than X,
I have a max share size, but as far as the trade, it really depends on how much faith I have in that trade, Right. If I really believe in the trade, yeah, I'll go to max. If I don't, I'll just go lighter and say, hey, if it sells me out, it sells me out.
Yeah, and you'll see me do that too. Like as the day progresses, like the opportunities usually aren't as good. So you'll see me do the same double click, but then you'll see me go a little bit lower on the share size just because I'm forcing the trade essentially.
And I'm like, I kind of like this, but I'll throw 300 shares at you instead of the 500,
Yeah. That's the other thing too, Colin, more to your point. When I do, or not, as far as the share size goes, like Devin, he kind of has an idea like by looking at the chart, and it's more of a confidence thing with his share size. But with mine, no matter the chart, when I double click, at VWAP, it's always going to give me the same like appropriate share size. It's always going to be $27 to where I double click. Like it's not, okay, I like this trade more or less. So it's really up to me after I double click to make that determining factor, whether I like it or not, or how much I like it, etc. But I always err on the side of caution as well. So you'll never see me up the size. Like I'll stay at the size, but there are times where I'll go lower. There's never a time where I'm like, oh my God, this is, aces, let me throw more money at it, because that's not part of the plan in my eyes. Like when you get a good opportunity, you play it accordingly. Like you had planned ahead of time, and if it works, accordingly, it works accordingly. Like, you shouldn't be upset that you didn't throw more shares at it because it did exactly what you were supposed to do. And one more thing, it's the thing with that is, you know, the whole strategy is geared around the plays being available. So that goes back to us, you know, complaining that it's slow right now, because it is, and it sucks. So it's, you know, you would ideally like to have something that works in all markets, and I mean, this does, but it's just a little frustrating because you always want to be finding plays, but when you're only getting 1, 2, 3 plays a day, it does test your patience. So me and Thomas were actually just talking about this earlier. Because, like, imagine if you force yourself into Myrna. Look at it now. You'd be crying.
Oh, it's 339, doubt it.
Yeah, but look at the grind it's made after the bigger move this morning.
Yeah.
Look at that daily, though. That is just disgusting.
That's crazy, bro. What a breakout, dude. The second it got above that 246.15, it just never looked back.
Yeah, and then even gapped up and everything.
I could actually trade that with the new account, man. I mean, are you opposed to trading stocks that expensive? Because, I mean, you should be able to be
No.
traded too.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'll trade the. I even said it earlier. I was like, Myrna. The reason I'd be opposed to trade this is not the price. It's just how big the company is. It's 135 billion market cap. So and it's a company that everyone knows. Like it's like the highlight. So it's like, if you're, to me, these types of trades, like if you're gonna trade them, like you have to me, in my opinion, kind of go with the flow. Like I don't really see.
The longest if I was watching it at any of these days.
Well, and I wouldn't long this now either because of the daily.
No, I wouldn't long it up here.
Yeah, not a chance.
That first day or that gap up day, those are good long days.
Yeah, I agree.
After this move now, it's kind of like,
Yeah, now you're just waiting for the eventual pullback to probably 300. It's just a matter of when.
mRNA was stopped out.
It got over like 245. What is this? 245.60. Then on the gap up day, but after that, it gets a little tricky.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because at what point is it a squeeze?
I mean, it's already a squeeze, probably.
Where that thumb's coming from? Unless it's just the back end of whatever that was I had.
Greg, take off out of here.
No, I'm still here.
You'd be so quiet.
UONE 29KTB.
There's nothing going on.
Myrna to the moon, that's going on.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm not touching this account. I'm not touching
Passy.
it. I wouldn't touch it too, but Arcus has had like a weird day. RCUS. It's not a lot of volume, huh?
No.
Not how I found that.
Kodak is. What comes up with that?
Oh, went through some alert I had, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's not anything special.
What, Arcus?
No, Kodak.
Like, Arcus is kind of special, it just has no volume.
That's a lot of them today. Only certain things have any volume at all.
Just look how grindy this is.
It's a nice move with no volume, so what do you do?
KODK near 0.50.
What was that one from yesterday that you were talking about? CYTK?
Yeah,
Would be nice.
Shopping around. I've been watching it, but
And see, that's the ones I really don't understand.
Okay.
I mean, he's probably thinking, like, looking for it to break out.
yeah, like it went up, like before it just dropped. Got to 2980, which is also a fib line from me from I think yesterday. I would have thought about getting in short there, because then it would have been up a decent chunk to drop and to make that drop of like 40, 50 cents.
Well, yeah, I can see you. I'm talking like David that is looking for more of the intense move, and it's like, okay, there's no volume in this. There's 600,000 on the day.
Which one are we talking about?
Kodak.
Yeah.
He said near 50 would be nice, and that's what I'm saying is like he brought the chart up because it popped up on the scanner at a low number, and he's basically just saying if like, you know, he's looking for the breakout.
That's a
But yeah, that's that's stretching, and he'll even say that for sure.
Hey, that's up
But that's the kind of market we're in right now, where we're stretching. We're stretching just a little bit.
And I think it goes back to, you know, same thing where if you're doing this for a living, you have to not just take aces. You gotta find something.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. And that, I mean, yesterday was kind of a perfect example of that. But I'm also not going to like straight up force a trade either. I'm still going to look for like some kind of a pop. I'm still going to look for something. Like I'm not just going to get into a trade to get into a trade.
Right. No. I hope to say that I'm going to stick to what got me to where I'm at, and that is looking for the intense move.
Oh yeah, I forgot David is in the live stream, so he can hear you.
That's fine. I didn't say anything.
No. I'm just letting you know.
But the thing is too, when you're up to where you can theoretically take the risk, your share size is a lot bigger, so your good, your really intense moves are going to give you bigger return. So your A setups are going to return a bigger thing. So if you get a couple of those a day, you don't even have to really take those others unless you're looking for big money every day.
I am looking for big money every day.
Well, we all are to a degree, but on those days, if you're upping your share size on your A plus setups, you're gonna make money there anyway.
Well, and that's yeah, and that's the key is like when you have to realize when you're taking a trade that is not necessarily a, even a C plus trade. Like if you're taking a trade and you're like, okay, this will probably work, it's a decent trade, you have to realize that and size appropriately.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what I do.
You're at 10-ish bill so far.
If it's a good trade, I'll take share size. If it's and I want to take it still, I'll just take smaller share size, risk less.
Wish is trying again.
20.
Oops.
Yeah, I would definitely like more.
Yeah, it just kind of popped over 10 and hovered.
Yeah.
This Arcus, man, what a move on low line. What are you watching, Jag?
CYTK, it's back up a high a day.
Such a jerk.
A wise man once said, "Action scares me."
Anybody wants to make fun of me along with everybody else in Team ISW, you got to join the team to see the chat. That'll be my sales pitch for today. Sammy, thanks, man.
Yep. Jeez, my knees. Look at that.
I made a bet, not a bet, but I told myself I cannot trim it at all until I hit my goal weight, and I have quite a ways to go before I get there. So.
Like now it's just doing it in a day. Before it would grind up again, and now it's just like, let's go back up. I don't know. going back up, dude. I mean, clearly this is in trend even here. This is the trend. Come back down, that's a retracement, and go back up. The good news is that means the market probably won't be total crap for the next 2 weeks.
Go Wish. It's your birthday.
CYTK is starting to extend a lot now.
I don't got the cojones for that one, dude.
No, me either. Once it tapped 30, now I wanted to go over 30 and hold over 30.
Such a weird push through 10. So
So
slow.
slow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not liking it. It's got to go.
What stock were we referring to?
Wish.
I'm debating on shorting UVXY, but I don't support that either.
Wish in.
PLXP's holding up here.
Yep.
I want more.
Safety's off, but I ain't ready for it yet.
Yeah, same here.
Fingers hovering.
Oh no, finger smash, holding down.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you're dangerous hitting a button to talk to.
Oh, I'm using my left hand for that.
Oh, okay. What if it like mixes it?
Down too, because I'm hearing best 52 times.
Or, God, come on, 1 cent? Come on. It's just grinding. Need like a 10-cent pop here. I mean, I'm just looking at that 9. It's already almost a 10.
I glanced at it as soon as you said it, and I was like, because I was fixing to let go, and I was like, nope.
I mean, if all you're looking for is a quick scalp, possibly back to 10.
$LOL.
How is he down? What?
He did that earlier.
What how?
What how?
He jumps the gun on that.
Fun
Fun
trading.
trading.
He looks at your crystal ball.
Like this one? I mean, what could he have gotten there? 6 cents? If that? David, I know you're listening. Tell me.
All right, fingers off the trigger.
It still needs that fast. There's been no fast. Myrna's probably about to have some kind of crazy move, though. I think that one's just ready to squeeze.
Yeah, it looks like a ski slope. What was that other guy that looked for that?
I don't know. Are you talking about Alex, like with his little monster thing that he used to draw?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
David said he got 3 cents. And now he's going to be kicking himself. There's the 10 retest that I was talking about. I mean, if you're trying to scalp for that, I mean, that's fine. But if you're looking for an actual move, there was just nothing there.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for the 50 fib.
Jaggy still watching CYTK?
No, I stopped. I'm watching SPR now.
watching?
SPR.
SPR?
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
It's off
I don't like it. No, it's not off the bottom.
Jag, what are you trading? I don't like it.
Yeah, seriously, just don't. You don't want to know.
You don't want to even know.
Neuro, there it goes.
No, 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta make a phone call.
It's like nothing printing on that, Jag.
I know. That's why I don't like it so much.
Now, see, I think that's where the difference is, like Wish right there. Brian would still be in it. He wouldn't have took profit. He'd just be still sitting.
He is in it.
Taking it tonight.
I mean, he said he started it at 10. I'm assuming he probably added. So he hasn't said $1 yet.
Wow.
But he also said he was long, YOLO long in Neuro, and hasn't said anything about that either.
Yeah, because even if it does come down that far and goes back up, he's just going to keep building his position, and the higher it goes. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty huge difference how he trades versus how we do. The old do as I say, not as I do ordeal. Which I have no problem with it, because if we tried to trade like him, we wouldn't be here.
For sure.
And if we all go to lunch, he's paying for the lobster, right?
I sure hope so. He's kind of a cheap guy though, so I don't know. He'd probably be the guy. What was the guy from 2.5 Men?
Oh,
What's his name? Alan. Yeah, I forgot my wallet. Francis, what's up, man? Yes, I do trade stocks on SSR if the move warranties it. Sammy, I look pretty. Oh, thank you. Hopefully I'll look prettier when I'm down another 30 pounds. I was actually sad because yesterday I nailed my diet. I actually went and worked out for the first time in a while, and I had softball. And I actually, according to the scale, gained weight. I was like, yo. I was under my calories. I worked out twice, essentially. And I'm gaining weight? Get out of here. But I know when you first start, water, especially when you start drinking a lot of water, like I have been, it's going to fluctuate. You just got to keep with it. Neuro about to go crazy.
This is kind of the spot on the daily, too.
Well, it looks like the halt price is where it's at. Oh, I was looking at the little wick through there. But yeah, I see the big candle last time it made a move like this. In December, it looks like. Or right at it right here.
Oh, yeah.
But it coincides with what you were saying, yeah. Over here in February. And then you got the poke through in the end of February.
Nice pop through 5 might be interesting.
Do you still have shares on it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We don't have any. We've been out of those.
Feel good.
Whoa, SNMP just made a nice little move.
SNMP 56 KTB. Also Vaughn. SSR. $. Hoo-hoo. At David. MRN8 dish. SNMP stop B/E leftovers.
Got quiet.
What happened?
I literally just said it got quiet, and in comes Steve.
Well, you
What
know,
happened?
Gotta count on me for something. My little contribution to the room. Just giving lectures, complaining about Brian trading stocks he's not supposed to be trading.
Oh, so you came in here just to stir the pot.
I've been listening. Quiet guy in the corners, like, let me just throw a little something in the middle, see what happens.
Huge trading?
No. That would be silly.
That'd be silly.
Did you see my new screen name?
No, not yet.
Them in-laws, dude. No good.
It's happening.
What you in, D?
No, I was on the phone.
Ah.
I'm messaging somebody about this cable at the girlfriend's house.
I just changed my name as well.
Kevin's drama. Seven soon-to-be gay roommates.
Now, which part is it soon to be gay, or you soon to be a roommate?
I'm acting on part of the guy that already lives there. And that is
Okay,
not
so
going to
you're
leave.
already gay.
Yeah,
You just soon to be
yes.
the roommate.
Well, no, I'm already the roommate.
Change their name to I am Devin's gay roommate.
Well, that's kind of what I was going for, but I guess I did mess it up.
NURO $on way.
There's so many possibilities there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not sure that being gay is something you'll plan out on your calendar.
Little Nas did.
gonna go we?
I don't know.
It actually looks like a Devon play right there.
Oh, that was short-lived.
Yeah, I feel like I could have did better.
You'll work on the next one. You'll get the next one.
I feel like even if Myrna tried to go we, it would only be to this 337.50 area. I feel like it would find support there.
Oh, what you talking about? $2 drop and you're complaining?
Oh, no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, in correlation to the move, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Alright. We've definitely gone into slow-mo territory.
Jump into mRNA, it won't be slow.
I'm not gonna do that. Could do that, but I'm not going to.
I mean, VXRT was my bigger winner of the day, and I feel like that was a C- trade. And like BB was not a great trade. That was definitely forced. It's like today sucked.
Yeah.
Like there was no obvious plays today.
Yeah, VXRT was the best one of the day.
And it still wasn't that great.
Trades for me, I guess, but let's see what you're saying.
I mean, if you go back and look at VXRT, it took 6 minutes for it to make that move. It wasn't like a fast move.
Yeah, I'll look at it tonight. I'll look at yours and watch it again normally.
Yeah, I always watch my trades back. I'm such a weirdo.
LXU 6.60 fast, please.
And realize it's not necessary.
I OBS every day.
Yeah, you should. I mean, that's the whole reason I even started the YouTube channel, was so I didn't have to buy hard drives for my videos. That was literally why I started the channel. It's like I was recording and just posting them privately for myself at first.
It's a diary, just in video form.
Yeah,
I can
that's
tell
essentially
how the
what it
mouse
is.
moves when I'm really frantic in something, or like it's funny to watch how you react to things.
Well, that's why you should add video if you can.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean of my face?
Of your face, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can really kind of, it's funny because people will say something to me like they can tell when I'm serious or whatever, and it's true. Like you can see it in your face. Like you can tell, and I put that in my notes too. Like okay, like today, like when I go back, I'll be like, when I split this order up top, you know, I started to get nervous because I was thinking it was gonna possibly run all the way to $9, you know, and so like in my head I'm thinking, what am I gonna do if it does? And it's like, so I was planning that out in my head, and you can see that come through in my face, like as it's happening. But if you don't have your face up there, you would never be able to tell that, like at all. You wouldn't be able to tell your like how heightened your emotions are in that moment.
TLRY up.
Yeah, Tilray trying to do a little something, something.
14.20, please.
Yeah, Tilray. Bigger company too.
Blah blah.
Off the bottom.
Yeah, crap daily.
A room up to $14.89.
Crap daily 2. Crap daily blah blah.
I will not be long. You got anything on Watch Shag?
I'm still in SPR.
Oh, you got enough?
Yeah.
Last I heard you were looking at it.
That neuro, man, for being a low float and rotated so many times, it is not like squeezing. Like it just keeps kind of grinding higher. It's weird. I would have expected that to try to halt by now.
Hello, how are you?
Of course, as I say that, it's probably gonna do it. Yep, yep. If it breaks 550 here, it's gonna do it.
Straight to the hole.
Looks like she enjoyed the dessert table.
Oh yeah.
Comes back to you, right? Okay, no problem.
Ooh, some shares there.
I don't have your email. We email the receipts. If you give me your email, I can do that.
Yo, Devin's bro-in-law. Yeah, through 550, this is gonna squeeze. Finally. Neuro.
Oh my god, Jag, it moved.
I know. The wrong way though.
You see email?
Things go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's got no volume, man. Look at that thing. Literally a gap. It gapped up on the 1 minute.
VIP cleaners. All right.
Look at that fake out
Thank you so
breakout.
much. Have a great day.
You just had a random gap on a 1 minute. That's why I don't trade those slow-moving ones, man. I don't trust them at all. The only thing you can trust is volume.
That's why you should like the pair move. It's a shitload of volume.
Oh, I do like them, I mean, I just don't like trying to guess where it's going to top out at. I'd rather wait for a pullback and long it. Unless it's just para on volume out of nowhere, which you guys
Penny
don't
stock
really
volume out of nowhere on Naked. NAKD. How is this at 50 cents?
Oh my god, is it that low?
Yeah, holy smokes.
I was gonna pull it up. Thank god you said 50 cents.
Yeah, this is the one that was up at like $2-3.
Hit the VWAP. How many shares would you be in it? About 2,000?
1,000.
That would be your starter.
Yeah. I mean, it's about right. That's how penny stocks work. Which confuses me. I don't understand why people are so like. Why would you want to take more shares? Like a lot of people like paying commissions. I think it's different. I think the commission structure is different though when you talk about penny stocks. Though I don't know. I mean I don't trade them, so I'm not gonna speak on the subject.
Yeah. If I traded, it would only cost me 0.007 a share instead of.
Right. Like I know it's
the same
different.
price.
Well, right,
Less
and that's why they do
danger.
it.
Less danger. What's the chances of it going over $1 to zero?
Yeah, true.
You know, if it's at 50 cents, it ain't gonna go to, you know.
$2.
Oh, it can. And that's what it did.
I'm just saying, but if you're long it, your risk is only 50 cents.
Right, right. And the odds of it actually dropping straight to zero is like next to none kind of thing. Yeah. Like you have more of a chance of it going to $2 versus it going to zero.
Oops, staff and top a hole.
We don't have any shares.
What's your average, Jag?
41.13
What are you in?
SPR.
Sorry.
I'm almost out.
That one looks like fun.
Yeah.
What was your average?
41.13.
It almost looks like it halted on this candle back here. There's a little gap.
VXY.
There goes Neuro.
Now I'm done.
Yeah, that's a crazy looking one there, Jag. What the fuck? That small little like breath of air that they came up and took, and like, all right, back to it.
Yeah.
I'm in UVXY at 32.32.
What do you end up?
What do you end up?
Long?
Short.
What are you in?
What are you in?
UVXY.
Oh, playing the spy, are we?
Playing this guy. Hoping it keeps popping.
Yeah, spy's usually good for that. Wow, look at the day the spies had. Jeez.
Yeah, I think the market will be stronger.
Yeah. I wouldn't really care if it just keeps making new highs. I'll just add to it once a month. I am the guru. Listen. Yeah, I saw Staff was on them. Keep an eye on it just because.
Just keep popping SPY, so this drop it.
ENG. Go to 3. Haha.
I'll be right back.
Go.
Neuro to the moon.
You can't jump in anywhere here.
On Neuro? Yeah. Your best bet would just be looking for the halt. Start it there, hoping for the out of the halt. Drop. This is one of them ones that's just gonna flush so hard at the end of the day. Oh, it's right at the daily top right here. This is kind of its make or break moment, I would think. It's just so extended already. It's like who really wants to buy up here?
Is SPY still going up?
No. It's kind of chopping. Oh, it said screw your make or break moment. If this does get up to 6 and pokes through, it will halt. I don't see how there's any chance it doesn't. It's just been waiting to squeeze, and not once has it squoze yet. What is the right word for that?
Squeeze?
I guess you... Not once is it squeezed yet? Squeezed? I guess it would just... You'd put a D on there. Yeah, squeezed.
BBBY up.
It wouldn't be squoze.
Nah, I know that.
It's the squeeziest.
I mean, it sounds pretty... I like that. Make up a word. But it hasn't squoze yet.
I do it every day. Make up words.
Staff opened up and got demolished. Back to that previous high. Be cool if you could write a script to draw lines on charts that put them at previous highs. But you could probably do something like that on Thinkorswim.
You still in UVXY?
Waiting on getting out here. Does.
Yeah, SPY looks like it's coming back down. Yeah.
Took a small little baby loss.
Baby, like your, you know. That was good timing. Oh, through 6 on Neuro. Got rejected. I was wrong. I thought 6 was going to create the squeeze.
He just collecting some more shorts.
Look at that thing, man. Just grinding. A 4 mil float that's rotated that much, just grinding. It's odd. You don't see it like this very often. There she goes. There she blows. There it goes. The actual candle we've been waiting for is coming. I just don't understand who's buying.
Everybody.
No GME, no AMC? Alright, how about Neuro?
You seen your boy Eric made been working on some type of algo or something like that?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
Eric, the young college kid that his parents wouldn't let him trade.
Green? Eric Green?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He put a video out. He's been MIA because he's been working on a script to build an algo to buy the dip.
Isn't he in high school?
Could be. He says college.
Yeah.
I built a trading bot that doesn't lose. I'm gonna have to watch that just for some laughs. Well, Neuro didn't halt. See if it bounces at the 9 here.
What a candle, huh?
Yeah. Usually when you get those extended candles, they can give them right back. That's kind of the whole point of it. That wasn't even like a big candle. Like that candle was no bigger than all the rest of them down here. You gotta start looking at the chart and being like, who is buying up here? Like when you start asking that, it's like, all right, it's even the newbies are like, all right, this is a little too extended.
They're buying the dip, man. Watch out.
Well, that would make a lot more sense than buying up there.
When you were saying they were buying it, wouldn't that be like shorts covering at 6?
Yes. But that, I mean, it's all the same essentially. But I'm more so saying like to create a short squeeze, it's usually buyers buying and people that are short also buying because they're getting squeezed. But that wasn't happening is what I'm saying. It was just like people were just buying. There was no shorts. There was no short squeeze. The short squeeze is usually what causes a halt, and that's what I was waiting for, but it just never happened.
AEMD 5.40-ish would be great.
Bored, man. I'm so bored.
Orders X.20 through X.40.
Somebody entertain me.
Is your house officially sold? Like you signed the papers?
Thursday, I go in to sign the papers.
I say you could just bust holes in your wall.
No, I cannot. They said that is the only thing.
I have entertained you.
Huh?
I have entertained you.
Did you?
Yep. Check it out.
Oh boy.
The tube top. Mine was much more entertaining.
I prefer Collins.
Look at those socks.
It's the glasses, man.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yo, I didn't. When did I send that picture to you? That's how I feel right now.
Is that how you feel?
That's a good one, Jag.
Yeah, that one looks right up DT's wheelhouse.
Yeah, sort of.
I
I don't have enough money for her though.
How do we not?
No, yeah, she probably hasn't paid for one of those tattoos.
He's paid.
Go, baby, go! Go, baby, go! Oh, it's that time of the day, huh?
Definitely.
I don't want to end up freaking this nickel and penning myself out of my wins. I got the AHR off, man. That thing just keeps dropping, but. See anything else looking good, Jag?
Nope.
You
I
bit.
What's up? That's what I traded SPR.
SYH. Golf Vector Victor Oscar Givo. Ugh. Bottom. No shorts anyways. Yeah, dude, I'm at that point where I just don't see anything I would even really consider trading. AA is such a grinder.
Oh yeah, BB as well. Back to the highs.
Your CYTO just made a new high.
Oh, CC's in a huge descending triangle.
Jag's favorites suck.
Oh, we would get stopped at EE. There is no EE.
Want to short that slow grinder? Want to get it, Jag? I think you get it.
Which one?
Don't stop. Get it, get it. That's right.
I have so many.
Messaging me now.
Oh, Deckmar.
LXU some orders 7 through 7.40. Fingers crossed at least
Guys, look at Deckmar's last
7.30.
tweet.
I don't think I follow him. Let me search. Wonder if he lit himself on fire for that.
Yeah, can't wait to see the video on that one. I'm literally on fire.
Why is he posting about that? Like that when all of his money came from that IMNM.
I mean, when all of his money comes from his subscribers?
Well, you know what I mean.
Why doesn't he post about that?
That reminds me of that Investors Domain guy. He's like a complete ripoff. I mean, at least Dekmar shows you that his trades are real, where that guy, I forget his name. But he doesn't show you anything. No.
Luke Murray?
Come on, man. Keep it going. Keep going. It's one of the other gurus that are fake. Oh, I don't know who that is.
That was the biotech guy that Bond supposedly gave that card to.
Oh, right. I thought he gave it to like his uncle or something.
No, I mean this guy's I think is a cousin of his anyway. But
my favorite one was the car keys. Was it the modern rock guy?
Oh, Dad's car keys. Where's Dad's car keys?
Yeah, where's Dad's car keys? He's trying to spin it off like it's his car.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. He doesn't know how to open up the car because it's not his car. Where's Dad's car keys?
I'm putting all my retirement funds in daily interest account.
That got played over and over.
Are you afraid the market's gonna halt, or not halt, but go down? I am in Zen mode. Ski.
Gotta try to memorize my new address.
Hey, you gotta remember what street it's on. You forgot that one last time.
I have the street now, and I think I have it all.
Haven't you been there before? You know where it is.
He knows how to get there. He doesn't know the address.
Memorize the street address.
You don't tell the Uber driver to take me to Casa de Miranda?
It's like I go to the grocery store right up the street from the house all the time. I have no clue what the address is. It's on Ann Road. That's all I know. Yeah, that's on 1080 Ann Road.
Did you find the truck you were gonna get?
Yeah, dude, we got a good job and good
Cybertruck?
U-Haul.
Yeah.
They did because if I do hourly, it's less than doing the daily, so I got it for like $60.
Oh, that's not bad.
I think all I needed for was like 6 hours.
Oh, this is that penny stock.
Oh, Jack, I saw the pictures you posted of the trucks. That was fantastic. Yesterday. Kevin trying to move.
Yeah, did you? Huh?
That was me.
That was DT. That wasn't even Jack.
Oh, was it?
Posted better ones.
Jack's like, yeah, mine were all the good ones.
No. Jag started it. He posted the one that's backing into the thing. That's more likely than what I posted.
Now, the pickup truck with the couch falling off and the guy had to hold on to it. That's awesome.
That was a good one, yes. That was deep.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those.
It happens around here all the time.
Yeah.
That's where Lance gets all of his furniture from.
Yeah, it's really easy.
You go chasing after it on the highway. What do you mean that fell off your truck? That was mine.
There's a bridge right across from where I work that happens all the time. It's almost like that one on
FUDU making a move.
Yep.
Huge coke. Crap daily. High price.
Hey, that cab on that U-Haul, that just exploded when it hit that underpass.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking. Yeah, I'll fit. Wham!
If I go faster, maybe I'll fit better.
It's funny as the people behind.
Alexa,
Oh shit!
what is 16 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit?
Sometimes if I'm driving behind one of these, we're going by an underpass, I'm like, I do get a little nervous. You really gotta fit?
There was a hospital that has the garages, and a truck tried to get in and got stuck.
Oh God.
It's like, what are you doing? And then I don't even know how. I mean, because you had to stop and take your ticket, so he was okay there. Then he went in, I was like, how fast do you go when you got stuck? You couldn't get out. It's like you
Got
were
stuck on one of those beams in the garage.
No, he made it in probably like 4 feet and got stuck. It's like, how fast do you go from a dead stop to pick your ticket?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Like it says clearance of 12 feet. Well, I'm only 5'10", so I should fit.
Yeah, I can make that.
Oh, you truck!
MOG
Oh,
go
the
go
truck
go.
height.
Because the bar that comes across kept going up and cracking on his truck.
He's like, oh, I thought that was just a warning, just to go slower.
Speaking
I think
of
this
work, you gave
Mogo.
me a 40% raise yesterday.
Well, that's pretty good.
What?
40%?
Congrats.
Are your knees
Right.
sore?
On my knees. It's been a long time coming.
Well, that's for sure.
We're finally recuperated from COVID.
And inflation only took up like 20% of that, probably.
Yeah, pretty much 5%. Yeah, so I made 35%. Was it 5.6 now or something?
Yeah, I think that was the last one. Probably a little underreported, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm still not in my normal rate though. That 40%, close, but not quite. What is this?
Did they give you a pay cut before?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I had to. It was the only way to keep the business alive.
Yeah.
But it was still money in my pocket. It was enough to pay my bills. The previous money. Yeah, it was only 1 day a week. Like, ooh. I don't always like to give you raises though, because then they just start expecting more from you.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I tell my wife all the time.
Less than they were before.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? They're still paying you less than they were before, yet they'll probably expect more out of you.
Yeah, they'll bring it up every time.
Like, well, we did just give you a raise.
Well, then I start slapping my construction rate, because if I do any construction, I give them my construction rate, and then that usually shuts them up.
Oh, nice.
They don't want to pay the $65 an hour. What, Steve? You cut out. Nice, Tim. That's pretty much it. I gotta dance for my boss now.
Just saw that.
Out of water. It's really funny to me, like, how little water I used to drink, and I never felt dehydrated. And now that I'm drinking a ton of water every day, like, I always feel dehydrated. It's so weird. It's like my body's like, finally, and now it's like, catch up.
Yeah, you've been killing us.
Yeah, essentially.
When I first started drinking water, because I went from, soda and iced tea all the time, I was like that for a while. And
I've been drinking like one Coke Zero or something like at night, and I feel like my body, it's almost like nicotine. Like I feel like that's how my body takes it in.
All the sugar.
Yeah.
Ugh, all that brown dye. Ugh.
Oh God, Vincenzo.
Don't get me wrong, I love Coke.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely like I would love to cut it out permanently, but at the same time, like I don't really see the need because like even if I only have one a day, it's really not gonna do anything crazy to my body.
For some reason, I think it does more than people think. I have no theory behind that at all, though.
Like Bill Gates can control me kind of thing, or
No, no.
you know it's time to go when my light dies. But now I'm watching this neuro again.
Sugar and stuff in our diets, and that just compounds it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I noticed like every time I've always tried to start eating better, you always get them like massive headaches when you first make the change.
Yeah. I wish I could give up more carbs. I love carbs.
Carbs are delicious.
Pasta, potatoes, rice.
All the good stuff.
I bought a pack of potatoes the other week. I went to pull them out. They were all moldy.
Already, yeah, they haven't been lasting that long.
No, so you son of a. You know what I really miss is homegrown potatoes. I had a friend that used to grow them. Oh, it's like night and day difference.
Yep.
And they're easy to grow.
The UVXY, I'm about to probably just take this off for a small line.
Oh, you got back in UVXY? Oh yeah, SPY's back up with the highs.
Still going up actually. This thing would just
Yeah.
drop below 32. That would make me feel better.
I hate those trades, man. You're literally trading the SPY. You're not trading UVXY.
I know what I'm doing.
No, I know you know. I'm just saying I personally don't like those because it's like, yeah.
It's just something that's moving.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, neuro high a day. Oh, we finally getting the squeeze. Finally getting the squeeze. There's the halt. Colin, did you wait long enough?
Dude,
We're here.
No, I
$2 in that
stopped
tray.
watching a long time ago.
Look at it now.
Hey,
It's halted.
made my
Or
loss
it should
back and
halt.
then some.
There it is.
Oh, jeez.
Trapped them down there at 550 and said, off we go. Now that's a squeeze. That's what I was looking for earlier. Neuro.
Made the loss back and then some, so that's good.
Hey, Devin. Did you make the loss back and then some?
Some. And then some. Back. Made the loss back and then some.
Like some as in like a little, you know, medium, a lot.
No, just a little.
Some.
Bro, Evan, throw them off.
Just some,
Oh.
bitch.
How'd you do on neuro?
I didn't trade no.
Ask him how they did on UVXY.
Oh,
Made the
you.
loss
I'm
back
sorry.
and then some.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And then some.
fantastic. To be honest, nobody cares.
TBH. Neuro
Yeah.
is probably gonna get slammed.
Think so?
And every time it's ever up here, dude, it doesn't normally like it.
It's above those topping.
Yeah, it's above all of them, man.
Yeah. See where it opens.
What's the imbalance on it?
657.
Personally, I think it's gonna get slammed to like 610, 620, and then go higher.
Oh, man, that's
I think it's gonna be one of those ones where one of those kind of halts.
I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't have shorts, so I don't really care. I ain't long on it.
You gonna short it up there?
I don't have shorts.
You're the only one that has shorts, Colin. No one else has them.
I might have shorts.
Anyone talking directly with inventors?
It's already 10 o'clock.
What do you mean inventors?
Safe bet.
I mean, I see your screen name.
You do it that way.
Brutal, Coco. So brutal.
But you won't make any money.
You American trader boy.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch what Neuro does, and then I'm going to go to lunch with the wife because she's off today.
I'm gonna watch the Nerdos and then sit here longer.
Brian playing this one?
He just posted his chart that he's been playing it long to the long side. He played it short this morning twice, and then he started playing it long.
Did he get out already, or he still got a position?
I don't know if he has any left, but it looks, according to the chart, he took three orders off. I don't know if that was all of it or not. I'm sure he's holding a little bit, looking for the squeeze.
Still at 650 here.
I'm telling you, you'll get a dump to that $6 area, maybe a little bit above, and then it'll probably try to go higher. Typical low float halt action.
A total trumper is buying my table.
Your pool boy?
No, my pool boy. I think he's a trumper too, actually, but sadly will not have a pool boy any longer. Goodbye, pool boy.
Did you sell your table yesterday?
I did, to this chick. She's got to get it today. That's why I had to take everything off of it. It's here, so I just can't trade on it. It was actually supposed to be here earlier, but this messaged me. I figure it's sold. I should get my crap off of it and let it be gone. I hate moving
Not like
crap.
those people you show up and then they're, oh,
Oh, let me get all this stuff off the table.
You mind giving me a hand moving it?
No, I already cleaned it off and got it all good for us.
every
so-
construction job I go to, supposed to
Neuro about the unhalt.
I try to do it the right way, man. I was just looking at her Facebook profile, and she is a huge trumper.
Comes the flush to 620. Nope, I was wrong. Straight up.
Hey Vash, it didn't flush to 620.
You're right. I was wrong.
What kind of guru are you?
How's that make you feel, Devin, to hear someone actually be able to admit that they're wrong?
I'm not following. I tell you when I'm wrong all the time.
Almost made me choke on my food.
Every single loss, like I took a loss early on UBXY. I was wrong at that time. I was right later, but I was wrong at that time.
why am I paying $3 to be in this room?
You're paying.
He's charging me $5.50.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh my god.
You know,
Unbelievable.
I'm paying him in favors. I don't even know what that means.
So, the Eric Green, his dip thing, it's $20 a month or $100 a month.
What?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
What?
For that Eric, his algorithm.
He has a room?
Oh God, really?
It's $20 a month for the basic.
Where is this? Is there a video on this, Algo?
You know, then there's a Discord room.
Yeah, I have it sitting here waiting to watch. I haven't watched it yet. He's the guy that would come in here all the time.
Yeah, but
He's some kid who
how do I search for it?
Just type Eric Green in YouTube, yeah. He's got like almost 4K subscribers, I think.
Yes. So
Oh, and by the way, YouTube, I do not charge anyone to be in Discord. Jerks.
What?
Wait, what?
Why are we? How come I'm getting
Hey.
the bill?
Look, I pay you guys to be in here. You don't pay me.
Oh, it's in the invoice. That's right.
Yeah.
You demanded
I'm choking on
Bitcoin.
my avocado over here.
NURO.
Yo, send me 1 Bitcoin. I'll send you 2 back.
It sounds about right.
Good job.
Can you imagine how dumb you really have to be to fall for that? Like, I feel very empathetic for people that fall for that.
Yeah, it's sad.
You're empathetic? They deserve it.
No. I mean, yeah, some of them don't. They're just that dumb. That's what I'm saying. I'm empathetic that they are that dumb.
But if you're that dumb, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah, but they're dumb. That doesn't mean they deserve it.
They should have been smarter.
I agree with you, but that's why I'm empathetic. Because they're dumb enough to fall for it.
Apparently, Eric used to be a
$6.99.
Oh, so the thing is giving you some alerts on his Discord.
So it doesn't even trade for you. It's just alerts.
Apparently, I
Oh,
don't know
my.
when you're paying. I don't know what it is, but there are some things there. So like at 11:36, let's bring up Neuro. Let's see if it worked. 11:36, they had an enter order for 5:37.
I never got there.
So
I never got there.
so that never happened. So it didn't work.
All right, I think Neuro is actually finally squeezing, guys. This is what I was talking about before. This is what I was looking for.
Neuro's got a little volume, guys.
Just a little. It's only traded its float almost 3 times or 30 times now. Getting there.
That's it.
At 120 mil, it'll be 30 times. So what's 100 mil would be, what is that? 20, 50? No, 20. 20 times.
Did my 610 buy order hit?
We're almost there.
Yeah, after this drop, we are almost there.
Well, Vesh said it was going to go to 610. Bring it up.
Is the halt down 615?
Well, the problem is I said it was going to do it out of the halt, so I was wrong. It didn't even go lower than the halt price.
Say it again.
I was wrong.
Everyone get that on clip? Come
Wait, is Steve about to go long on this?
on.
It'll go back to where it opened today at 4.
I went long at 7:15.
Oh, really? I got filled at 7:27.
AMC
Nice.
hard pass for me.
Hey, AMC trying to go. You still in UVXY, Devin? Should be. GME trying to go a little too. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna get out of here. Or well, let me see what you said real quick. Not one, but over 40 different inventions. I'm looking for patents. Send me support now. I might be able to retire you later. Yeah. You can send me all the inventions to look at, but I'm not just gonna openly send money. Never know, if I like one of them good enough, I might put some money behind it.
They have an API that allows you to.
Neuro told you 7. Yeah, it did. 728. Got a little rejected, but it did get there. Alrighty, I am gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go spend some time with the wife and do some errands and all that good stuff. Just 2 trades today, nothing too special. I'll talk about them in the recap, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.